Welcome to this edition of Football 101. I'm Joshua D'Amatos.
This is Andre Sokla.
And we have a really packed show for you. We have the Capital One Cup finals. We have some really interesting matches in the English Premier League. Will Leicester City hold out and get another win this weekend? In La Liga, Ronaldo basically made a mess of himself.
Oh yeah, we can't help him.
Yes, and also in Italy, we have Juventus versus Inter Milan to talk about. Capital One Cup finals played this weekend. For those of you who don't know what the Capital One Cup is, it's basically a football tournament in England where all the teams from the top 4 tiers of English football come together, 92 teams in all. The final is played in Wembley. And the winner gets a whopping $100,000.
Yeah, well, some players probably their fines maybe
Exactly.
wouldn't want that money. But the thing is the prestige of the tournament. This is a tournament. Once you follow football, this is a tournament that once you're a fan, you have to follow. It's prestigious in England, and it means a lot to these teams.
Yeah.
We had some arguments or discussions about Manuel Pellegrini using weaker squads in different tournaments.
Yeah.
But this is the other aspect of it. It's not always about money. It's prestige and having the trophies. This tournament has history.
Yeah.
And both teams that we're going to speak about has a lot of history in this tournament.
Yes, and those two teams are Liverpool and Manchester City. Liverpool being a team that has won this tournament the most with 8 times winning it, and Manchester City has been in the finals of this cup in the last 3 seasons.
Oh yeah. So Manchester City making their own history right now.
Yes. So the final score in this one was 1-0 at the end of extra time. So they had to go down to penalties.
Oh yeah.
And the Blues got the better of the Reds. Manchester City take this one by 3-1 in the penalty shootout.
But what about Willy Caballero, my favorite Argentine keeper? I really thought leading up to the 2014 World Cup, he had an amazing season with Malaga. Funny enough with Pellegrini.
Yeah.
Pellegrini trusted him and brought him across to Manchester City. And up until recently, he was being criticized when they lost for feeling the weak team.
Yeah.
A lot of people was like, they lost 5. They conceded 5 goals with Chelsea. And a lot of people were saying, listen, why do you have this guy here?
Yeah.
But for people who follow him since his Boca Junior days until now, he's an exceptional keeper, and he's also a penalty kick specialist. And it showed.
Yes.
Well done, Willy.
Yeah, saving 3 of those penalties, like one against Coutinho. So, well done to him. He basically won this game for Manchester City. Liverpool, on the other hand, they didn't really have much of a good game. I think their first shot on target probably was coming on to the end when Coutinho actually scored that goal late in the second half. But Manchester City getting their hands on their first piece of silverware for this year. Would it be the only piece of silverware? Could be.
Yeah, it looks that way. Pellegrini wants to go out with a bang. So you can see he's fired up and he wants to win trophies.
Yeah.
They're still in the Champions League. Who knows? It could go very well or very bad for them.
Yes. Tough luck for Jurgen Klopp, though. Would have been really nice in his first season with Liverpool getting a trophy, but it wasn't to be.
Yeah, we always sing Klopp in high praises. He understands English football. He understands the atmosphere of the Capital One Cup. So I felt it for him when he lost.
Yes, so tough luck, Liverpool. Maybe next year, but well done to Manchester City, 4-time winners of the Capital One Cup.